Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It is Console Carrie here, bringing you another episode of Animal Crossing. We are on the island of Quantum. It is my 20-acre layout method, outdoor core, 4 seasons, 2025 island. Is that enough? That's enough. All right, well, we have terraforming, you guys. So we can start determining what the terraforming is for each build. We can start really sinking our teeth into building. And we're going to start with Acre 1. Yes, we did sort of a build with Acre 1, but we really didn't know what the terraforming would be. So it was just kind of a, let's do something with what we've got, but we're going to revamp it. All right, time to spin the wheel. It is time to spin the wheel. Oh, wait a minute. What does the wheel mean? What does it even all mean? Let's look at the chart. Terraforming in the upper right corner. If I spin a 1, then we flatten it. If I spin a 2, 1 cliff. If I spin a 3, 1 cliff and 1 incline. If I spin a 4, 2 cliffs only. 5, 2 cliffs and 2 inclines. 6, water only. I add water. 7, water plus a bridge. And 8 would be no change. Okay, so let me clarify what no change means. No change means I don't even touch the trees. Okay, that's going to be hard if I end up with a no change, because the trees are spread all over the place and usually in your way. Now, the caveat to that, the exception, would be if the 4 Seasons guide conflicts with that. So, for example, if it says I cannot touch the trees, but it's a winter acre and I can only have cedar trees, but it's a fruit tree, then I can go ahead and remove it. Okay. And that'll become more understandable as we go along. All right, you guys ready? Here's the moment. Here is the moment. All right, let's go ahead and give it a good spin. Oh, I hope it's not an 8. What's it gonna be? Oh boy, it's still spinning. Oh, I think I have to touch it again to get it to stop. All right. A 5. Okay, so what was a 5? 5 is 2 cliffs and 2 incline. Oh boy. 5 is 2 cliffs and 2 inclines. Oh boy, we got our work cut out for us. So we're gonna have to figure out this build, redo this build. Now that we've determined the terraforming for Acre 1, we can start designing for reals. We can start designing Acre 1. Now, we rolled a 5, which means 2 cliffs and 2 inclines, plus a house and a chili cook-off, all in a 16 by 16 grid. That feels like a lot. We're starting out our first acre with a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I had to take a minute and think about it. And I could just do a standard double incline, 2 cliffs, put the house on top, put the chili cook-off on the bottom, and be done. I could do that. But I wanted to do something interesting. It's our first real build. I want to do something that I can be proud of, right? And I also was stressing out about the acres around me. What not to do. Do not stress about the acres around you. We don't know what's going to happen with the island. We don't know what's going to happen with the terraforming around us. So stressing about that and trying to preserve that is pointless. And that's the whole point of the 20-acre layout method, is to just focus on a smaller area so you don't feel overwhelmed. But that being said, the OCD me, I made an attempt to not block Julian's house and my house. I made an attempt. So we'll see how it goes. Since I was struggling so much, I decided to put some paint down. Or pathing. That's a good way to figure out if your idea will even fit. And it takes a lot less effort to pick up some paint as opposed to cliffs. Knocking down cliffs can take forever. So that's what I've done. So let's go check out what I did. This is what I came up with. I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but we're gonna try it. So I did kind of a U shape that butts up against resident services. We're gonna do kind of this U shape. It's a little bit longer in the front, but I am preserving oh boy, it's singing session over here. All right. Apparently Julian likes to sing. Okay. So I preserved a 2x path here and here. Hopefully we can keep that. And this cliff, how wide is this cliff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6. I think it's 6 wide in the front, and then 4 wide on the side, and then 4 wide in the back. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see how it looks. I think we're ready to put some cliffs down. So we'll get our permits open. Select our cliff permit. And let's get to terraforming. All right, we did it. We made a few mistakes in there, but we got it done. Okay, I really hate doing a build like this in the snow. I think everybody does, but it's winter. We're dealing with it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to move Igley back. So we're going to put him right here next to this cliff. So we need to go see Tom. Oh, the balloons have been killing me and I'm out of slingshots. All right, let's go see Tom. All right, let's go ask Tom if we can move Igley. Yo, Tom, let's talk infrastructure. I don't want to discuss a number of things. I want to discuss layout changes. I want to move an island home. We need to move Iggly back. Iggly is villager number 1. Iggly, do you trust me? I don't mind at all. Tell me where my stuff's gonna go and I'll start lifting. He's a jock. Sounds great. Got you, bro. Well, Tom. Okay. Let's move Iggly. We're just gonna put him right. Oops, not standing in the right spot. I always think it should be centered, but you're supposed to be standing kind of to the right of it, I think. There we go. Let me imagine it. From this angle, it looks like it blocks part of Julian's house, but I think when you're standing, walking up to it, that will clear it. Oh no! We have a campsite villager. At least this one we don't have to take him. This could be our 10th villager. Well, let's stop everything and go see the villager. Everything's a mess up here. All right, you guys, what do you think? Is it gonna be a blue villager? I would be so excited if it's a blue villager. Most likely it is gonna be bad. It's always bad. Very rarely. 99.9% of the time, it is a no. All right, let's see who we got. Yep, it's a no. You are not blue. Who are you? Vivian. My name is Vivian. How kind of you to stop by. So she's not a bad villager. I would take her if it was fall, but according to my chart, I'm taking all blue villagers in the wintertime. So, what color is Vivian? Yo, Viv! She's cream. She's considered a cream-colored wolf. I would take her in the fall. Fortunately, we don't have to take her anymore. And we don't have to take our campsite villagers. The first one we had to take. All right. Well, it was worth a look. Let's get back to our build. I love this area right here. That's going to be fun when we get to that acre. so rough right now. Okay, here we are. Can't even hardly see because all the snow. All right, yo, Iggly, what do you think of the new spot, bud? You been training? Let's talk. I need to find and go get him a gift. You're working up a good sweat. Technically, Iggly should not be here. He's green. But his house is blue. So we're making an exception for now. Okay, so what do we do next? That's a good question. All right, chili build. Chili, how do we get closer to the chili cook-off? First, let's put our permits in action. Oh yeah, we need inclines, and we're gonna need another cliff. So it says 2 cliffs. These are connected. So it's actually only, oh, how did that get up there? There's a lost book up there. So I think the next thing to do is to get a cliff. Oh yeah, we expanded our house too. Just like that, your home has another room. Which brings us to your bill. 548,000. But I can make payments. Crispy, if you're watching, I need another turnip run. If you guys haven't checked out Crispy, you're missing out. Crispy Crafts. She tends to have good turnip prices and has helped me make $1 million. Oh, we can now customize the outside of our home. Good, because it's ugly. Your mailbox can change location. Oh, just pick up your mailbox with Y. There's so many I've played this game forever, you guys. I know how to play. It's just, there's so many details. It's hard to remember everything. Alright. That's not why I'm here. Let's talk infrastructure. I need an incline. So this is our first incline of the island, you guys. Super exciting. Yeah, nothing comes cheap around here. Blah, 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 blah. Just give me my incline, pal. Good Lord. Just give me an incline. Okay. What incline screams chili cook-off? I don't really have a plan. There's a natural lamp. Oh, we gotta go with a blue ramp, right? Because it is a winter acre. See what I mean? The 20-acre layout method helps you so much. Okay, you could do white. I think we're gonna do blue. Ooh, steel blue staircase. Now we are gonna have a staircase that's exposed. So we want something that's gonna look cool. So I wouldn't go with this. I would go with the log staircase would look cool. What's the blue ramp? So it's either the blue ramp or the log staircase. Tough decision. But I am supposed to be doing blue, so let's see, which one looks cooler? This one or this one? This one is kind of it's a fluorescent blue, whereas this is kind of a deeper blue. I think we're gonna go with this, the blue plank ramp. I do like the log ramp, but for now, let's go with the blue ramp. We can always change it later. Give me the goods. So he's just telling us it's got to be up against a cliff, which we already know how to play, Tom. All right, where should the incline go? Let's mark off. And a weed, how rude. The center. All right, we've got our incline here. We've got our 2 inclines, 1 cliff. We'll have to figure out where we want to put that second cliff. And I'm kind of thinking maybe in the corner over here. So let's paint it out and see what kind of space we have. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna do a 5 by 5 right here. And it's gonna block my house, but that's okay. All right, so let's get our cliff going. Now, honestly, with the 20-acre layout method, just that satisfies the 2 cliffs. But I want a little more than that, so we're gonna put in a cliff by the river here. So that satisfies 2 cliffs. We actually have 3. So 2 cliffs here, and then a big cliff here that kind of wraps around and makes it feel enclosed. A couple of 2 inclines. But Carrie, what about the chili cook-off? All right, so we've got the terraforming satisfied for this acre. Are we gonna put trees and stuff? Yeah, we are. But that might be something that we kind of pick at, we kind of work on over time. And as we get more flowers and statues and art and stuff like that, we can decorate the cliffs. Next, I want to address the chili cook-off. Let's go to part B of this build, the second half, which is the decorating. And for this acre, it is a chili cook-off. There's a couple of things we could do. We could put it up here. This has quite a big area, some potential here. But I was kind of thinking of putting trees up here. What if it was like Igley's the judge and there's like a little courtyard here and we do the chili cook-off in the courtyard? What do you guys think? We could try it, decide if we like it. If we don't like it, then we always have that upper level that we could do a chili cook-off. And maybe we have a couple of areas. Okay, so I think the first thing I need to do is make this feel like a courtyard. I don't have any pathing picked out yet, so we're just going to use this arch tile. And I think I want to go, first of all, let's line it up with the stairs. So 2 there, and then 2 there. And maybe fill this in. Okay. And put one here and one here. Maybe one like that. You go another one to make them symmetrical. Maybe this should come back one. No, that doesn't look right. Like that, maybe? Okay, that looks symmetrical. I think this... This needs to come out. It doesn't line up very well, does it? Should I have moved the stairs over one? I don't think so. Nothing lines up in Animal Crossing. Okay, you could do this. You could do that. That doesn't look good, does it? I mean, that's cute. It doesn't line up perfectly. Maybe we can put something there to camouflage it later. You could maybe do this too. Let's try this. It just has one step. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. It doesn't line up perfectly, but I mean, coming from up here, you're not going to notice too much. I think if you put some decorations too, you're not going to notice. All right, so we're going to attempt to put the chili cook-off right here. It's going to be small, obviously. So I do have some items from our preliminary build that we could use. How's my pockets looking? Let's keep that. I don't think we're gonna, not sure, but I'm not gonna use the logs just yet. I don't need this floor lamp. There's the water. There's a plant. Sure what we're going to have room for. Another outdoor table. All right, let's start with, well, let's get one of those logs. I have a couple ideas. Okay, first we'll put down what we used before, and then we'll see what's available in the shop and in our catalog, if we can make it better. Okay, so we had these blue tables. Not super fancy. Do we want it to face this way? Or do we want it right up in Igly's face? Right outside his door. I mean, he is the judge. We could maybe have it pulled back like this. So it's not so close. Where's the other table? Here it is. And you still have kind of a walkway to walk in and out of. Just thinking out loud. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. I upgraded to this clay furnace. So I need another one for over here. Does that feel awkward? I mean, the flow is there. We could put up a little, maybe corner fence here. And then you'd have the chili. And we need more items. We don't have all the items that we need. So it would be like they're standing here and then they submit their entry. And maybe people would come in to sample. And maybe we have some tables up here. A little cafe in the corner, maybe. People could sit and try the chili. What do you guys think? Let's see. I'm not crazy about this being separate. Push it together. It's just that's gonna block. Okay, so we would probably push it all the way in. Can we get into his house? Could we get in? Oh yeah, we could totally get into his house. Okay. Maybe like that. This is like his courtyard, so we really need this other this other cook-off. And then we've got plants and stuff. Let's see. Oh, we could put a log stool down. And then a water dispenser. Oh, I thought I picked that up. There it is. A little drinkage. We definitely need some plants and flowers and trees and whatnot. Put down our other furnace. Competition spot. Okay, so you'll have a contestant here and a contestant here. Come up to the judge, Iggly, present your chili, and then if you want to buy chili, you can contribute right here. Then come up here, and then we're gonna put like a little table area here, and maybe a little table back here that you can enjoy some chili. Okay. What do you think, Sky? What do you think of the space? And then we need more flowers and plants, etc. Can we put this plant back here? We can. Let's see. Can we push it back? Not crazy about that. I think maybe this one needs to move. Push this back further. Yeah, there's no room. Did I buy any more plants? I don't think so. What's this over here? Oh, another outdoor table. Okay, and then the megaphone. Need to find a spot for that. Maybe next to the chili, he can pick up the megaphone and announce the winner. I don't know. We'll work on that. It's really hard in the beginning when you don't have a lot of items. I do have an alternative cooking site. Maybe they need some backup, warm up their beans before they mix it in with their stuff. I don't know. We could try that. We're gonna need to decorate this water feature a bit, and we'll need to find some pathing that we like to put along here. But it's coming along. I don't think we're gonna finish it 100% today. I do have this tree. There isn't enough room up there for a tree. We put another tree over here. Okay, we've got two. We could put one on this other corner right here. Or maybe one right here. Let's see. Would have to be back one. Right there. We could play one around with the trees. Oh, even that one they don't like. Yeah, the ramps are persnickety also. So I'll go back one. There. That's something you just have to kind of experiment with. But yeah, we'll have to come up with some kind of little cafe up here. Some more flowers. But it's coming along. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? I mean, we managed to fit everything in. 3 cliffs, 2 ramps, and I'm kind of wanting to put a ramp maybe over here. Up down here. It's cozy. I like it. And we still have room to walk across and go to the other side of the river. And I like how the water feature ties into the existing river. But definitely need to start growing more flowers, start breeding. All right, let's go check. I think that's going to do it for this build. We're going to come back and work on it. We need to know what's going to happen with the other acres around it. And we're going to fill in flowers as we get more. All right, you guys, we need to have a little campsite villager. There are a couple of things on this Four Seasons island that are just not working for me. Why do I say that? Well, it's March 1st in real life, and I should be working on my first spring build, and instead I reworked my first winter build. Now we've got lots of excuses. I was sick. I had a hard time committing to an island. I got distracted with other games. you know how it has been. It's been a little rough. Setting all those excuses aside, we're behind you guys. The whole point of me focusing on the acres that are in the current season is to help me with my time management so that I actually finish this island in 1 year. I was not able to finish my last 20-acre layout method island, Sterling. It's still there. I'm probably gonna go back to it at some point, but I really want to be able to finish this one. And we will have December at the end of the year to go back to the winter acres and finish them. I could also work on them off screen and then maybe just give you guys updates. And if, I come across an item that fits in a winter acre, we can go over there and do that. But mainly, we need to focus on the acres that are in the current season. Okay. The other thing that I think is causing my delay is I'm trying to make all the villagers the color of the current season, and it's just too much. We have been doing nothing but hunts. That's all we've been doing. We have not been working on the island. We have been hunting. And so I think I'm going to adjust that. I'm going to pull that back just a little bit. So now we're just going to assign the villager and acre so that they match colors. So the winter villagers will be in the winter acres. The spring villagers will be assigned to spring acres, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, just a couple small tweaks to help us move forward and stay on track. We need to prepare for our first spring build. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, what is our first spring build? Well, I happen to be standing in the first spring build, which is Acre 6. Let's take a look at the chart so you can see. Actually, let's do the zoomed in chart so you can see. This is Acre 6. What's required in Acre 6? Villager 4, which is currently Rio, but we're gonna find a spring villager. And a Gulliver item. Do I have a Gulliver item? It may take me a little bit to get a Gulliver item. Okay, the other thing we need to determine... Oh, first, let's look at the map so you can see where we are. So we're in C3. I gotta tell you, it's a tough acre. It is a pond, a river, and a cliff. But, don't forget, we're terraforming this island, so we need to determine what the terraforming is for Acre 6, and then that will give us a little bit of a heads up to see what are we gonna be in for the next episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel, determine what the terraforming will be for Acre 6. Hopefully it won't be as hard as Acre 1. That was a hard one. Anything but 5. Anything but a 5. Oh, right. Oh, no. I can't do that, you guys. I mean, it already has cliffs. So it would just... Does it have 2 cliffs? Oh, I don't know if I can do this again, you guys. I mean, we do need more inclines. Let's see, where's the boundary? The boundary is kind of right here. So that cliff behind me is not part of this acre. So it just has one cliff. So we would need to add another cliff and 2 inclines. And it's a Gulliver item, and so we could extend the cliff out to have some room for a villager. We could modify this river. We can do anything else we want as long as it satisfies those two. We could do another little water feature back here. Extend the cliff over. We could get rid of this pond. Yeah, we could get rid of the pond and have this area. Ooh, there's a good bug back there, butterfly back there. Let me go catch that. Is it possible? We could get rid of the pond. Add some cliff up top. And then we'd have this area down here for the villager. We could pull this out and have an incline. Or have an incline. Have 2 inclines. Alright. We're gonna do it. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you want to see my first spring build, 2 more inclines, 2 more cliffs. Be sure and subscribe, hit that bell. What are you waiting for? You know you want to. And as always, I'll see you on the flip side.